He set up a meeting in order to run through the main points. Diseccionemos esto. He has set up. Organizar una reunión. Organizar una reunión solemos decir set up. To set up a meeting. To organize a meeting. To arrange a meeting. To set up a meeting. He has set up a meeting. Hagamos la contracción. He's set up a meeting in order to run through the main points. In order to es correctísimo. Pero también podemos decir simplemente to. He set up a meeting to run through the main points. To run through es repasar los puntos principales. To go over. To go through, to run through, to go over. Yo diría probablemente to go over más que run through, pero los dos nos valen. So, he set up a meeting. ¿Por qué? Well, in order to go over or run through the main points. He set up a meeting in order to, o simplemente to. He set up a meeting to run through the main points. Hello, welcome to class 67 for advanced, 3, section 3. It's for the super intelligent like you. All right, are you ready? Okay, he set up a meeting in order to run through the main points. He set up a meeting in order to run through the main points. Está clarísimo, ¿no? He has set up a meeting. He's set up. He has. Contraction, he's. He's is a contraction of he is or he has. In the context, it's clear. He's set up. To set up a meeting is organizar una reunión. Yes, to set up. Fijando la hora y organizando los participantes, everything. He has set up a meeting. He set up a meeting in order to run through the main points. He's set up a meeting. He's set up a meeting. I've set up a meeting. You've set up a meeting. She's set up a meeting. We've set up a meeting. They've set up a meeting. To set up. To set something up. To set up a party. That means to organize the things that are necessary in order to celebrate. In this case, a meeting. He set up a meeting in order to run through the main points, the principal points, the most important points. Have you ever set up a meeting? I've set up a lot of meetings. Yeah. Concertar una reunión y organizarla is to set up a meeting. To set up a meeting. And our friend, he set up a meeting in order to run through the main points.
Well, here I am, Wayne, in Spain, and it's a great day here in Spain, especially for me, because I just got called back for a second interview as a travel writer. Yeah, with Spanish Traveler magazine. I applied for a job, and they set up an interview. They set up an interview. That's right, we say to set up. Set up, the phrasal verb, to set up an interview. Fijar, to set up. They set up an interview, and the interview was online. And it went pretty good. It went very well. And now I have a second interview, but the second interview that they've set up is in person. It's in a little village in the south of Spain, Lobres. So I have to go down there because they set up the interview in this little town. Can't you imagine it now? Wayne in Spain reports. It's going to be great. I'm sure the interview is going to go fine. I can't wait.
Hi, welcome back, welcome back. Oh my God, I have a terrible backache. Backache. Un dolor de espalda que me está matando. I have a terrible backache. ¿Cómo suena? Back, ache. Dos sonidos de K. Aunque se escribe back con K, H. Sin H, por cierto. Backache. I have a terrible backache. That's the word of the day. Don't forget. The word of the day for today, backup. But backup, ¿qué digo yo? Backache. Okay. Now my friend Peter, he set up a meeting in order to run through the main points. In order to, para, con motivo de, yes, con el fin de, con la finalidad de, many in Spanish, in order to. But let me tell you a secret. In order to is not necessary. To. For example, listen, Peter, he's set up a meeting to run through the main points. In order to sounds a bit more formal, a bit more refined, perhaps, but it's not necessary. He's set up a meeting to run through the main points. He's set up a meeting in order to run through the main points. Yeah, I agree. I think it's important to set up a meeting to run through the main points. Don't you think it's important?
People ask me why I'm so strict, but in order to have a good company, well, you have to have strong, decisive leadership. And in order to be strong and decisive as a leader, well, you have to be strict. And in order to have a successful company, well, the leader has to be strict. The leader has to be like me. I'm the perfect leader. And in fact, I need to set up a meeting. I need to talk to the board of directors. And in order to talk to the board of directors, I need to find my mobile phone. Where is my mobile phone? In order to set up a meeting, I need to have my mobile phone. And in order to set up a meeting, I need to talk to the board of directors. In order to, not in order that. Repite conmigo. In order to, not in order that. So I need to set up a meeting, but in order to set up a meeting, I need to find my phone. Seriously, where is it? I know I gave it to George. George, I need my phone. In order to set up a meeting, I need my phone.
Hi, welcome back. Yeah, class 67, part 3, welcome back. I'm looking at the points. Peter, my friend, he's set up a meeting in order to run through the main points. The main points, my God, there are 23 points on this agenda, la agenda, el orden del día para la reunión. 23 items on the agenda, 23 points on the agenda. Which ones are the main points? I don't know. Los puntos principales. Okay, I don't know. But he set up a meeting to run through. To run is correr, ¿no? But to run through sería atravesar algo corriendo. Si queremos ser físicos en esto, o figurados, de forma figurada. To run through means ir repasando los puntos principales. He set up a meeting in order to run through. To run through means to review, or to go pum pum pum, saltando a los puntos más principales. To run through means to go over. To go over, to review, to check the main points. He set up a meeting in order to run through the main points. And there are 23 points on the agenda. My God, this is going to be a long meeting. But Peter's a good meeting leader. He knows how to lead meetings. And he set up a meeting in order to run through the main points.
You know, Harriet wants to have another emergency meeting tomorrow.
Not again. You should just tell her to run through the main points, Margaret. She'll listen to you.
She won't listen to me. Young people don't listen to old people these days. But you at home, you should listen to me. Para decir repasar los puntos principales de manera rápida, decimos to run through the main points. Y no the principal points. Just run through the main points, Harriet, please.
You're right, Margaret. Hey, I had another date last night.
Oh, no, I don't want to hear about that, Mike.
No. Even if I just run through the main points.
No, please, I don't want to hear about it.
I won't give you all the details.
No.
Margaret, I'll just run through the main points of the day, and then you can go.
I have a message from Harriet. She needs me to run through the main points of the meeting. I have to go.